So last night we stayed in Slovenia. We drove up through Croatia and found basically like a camping car type air facility to stay on. It's called the Old Fashioned Fairground, and they've got a few spots there. They've also got some local information here that you can grab a leaflet and it will tell you where you can go and see things, days out, that kind of thing. Got a small park there, and then just over here they've got all our motorhome waste service points. He's in a bit of a mood because we were parked just there, and basically there's nothing to do here apart from a little park. It's Sunday, so all the shops are shut, the restaurants are open but not till later on. So I've basically thrown my toys out and said I'm not staying here because there's nothing to do. You can't sit on the grass because it's wasp infested because of all the clovers. So other than going to the park or sitting inside, nothing to do. Stu said, if you get somewhere, find somewhere, we'll go. So I was like, right, fine, well the only thing I can find is near Venice, and this is what happens when you don't plan. Some days you wake up, you really don't know what to do with yourself, and that's basically what's happened. So he's not happy with me now because he's filling up and he's moving somewhere and he hasn't told me yet where we're going. And I haven't told him either. So it might be really funny, and we might have one of those moments where we've both picked the same sort of area or the same spot, or it might be something completely different. I'm after a pool at the very least. The water parks were spoken about for the kids, but being a weekend, they're really, really pricey and normally fully booked. So we'll see. But as long as I get a shower at some point today, I don't mind being hot and bothered, but I do need a shower at the end of the day, and there's just no way I can get a shower here. While saying that, Stu just had a shower just now with a water hose, so I'll let you see how he's done it.
I ain't getting out again.
Come on, love, just for entertainment purposes, just show everybody.
No.
Doesn't look like it wants to work now.
No.
Do you think you've used like your allowance? Yeah, it's got a sign on it saying 150 litres was used.
No, that's how many I wanted to deliver.
Oh. That thing literally sprayed head to toe. He was covered. It did lighten the mood a little bit, I'll be honest. So we've just caught each other smiling a little bit. So I think we're going to get over this quite quickly when we get on the road. Bit of air conditioning, you know, cool us down. So where are we going, love?
I don't know.
I found a few places by Venice.
I can start driving home until you find something, otherwise I'll keep driving home. Told you, if you want to go somewhere, I'm happy to drive all day. But you gotta find it.
And this is what happens when we don't book places and it's a Sunday.
And she always leaves it to me to book the places or find somewhere, and I've told her today I'm happy to stay if she doesn't want to stay here.
Actually,
and I said that's fine.
Actually, I don't make you book the places at all. I've suggested a few places along the way and you haven't wanted to go to one.
No,
it just so
you
happens
mentioned
today
one.
I want to leave because I'm hot and bothered and I need a shower, and there's no showers here.
No, you mentioned one.
And there's no swimming pool, and I really want a swimming pool. It's Sunday, what else do you do on a Sunday?
Chill. Not us.
Can't chill all day on a Sunday in the van. It's too small. It's too hot. We haven't even got any snacks. So anyway, as I was saying, I found somewhere near Venice, just around here, so you don't have to drive too far. Just on the coast.
So you find somewhere, book it, put it in our sat nav, and I'll take you there, not a problem.
So we've stopped off at a services and basically picked up a McDonald's, and we went a bit heavy on it. But what's really cool,
they were selling beach towels for £2.30 or €2.30.
So we got 3.
Yeah.
And we got a beer with a McDonald's. A beer with a McDonald's. That's weird, isn't it? But I'll take it anyway. So we've got over our little bit of a mood and we're heading to Venice. Aren't we, love?
We are, but we're going to do the back side of Venice this time, not the side we did last year.
I'm super excited. We love Venice when we visited last time. And obviously going over Italy does open up a few doors for us because there's some places we want to visit that we haven't yet visited. So watch this space. We'll have to update you as we know. For now though, we're going to stuff our faces. Kids, do you want to check out these beach towels?
Yeah.
Come on, open it and let's see what it's like.
I would.
Is it any good?
Let's take the blue. Can I take?
Open it up then. I want to see it. Right, hold it up. Let's have a look at it.
McDonald's brand.
Oliver.
I reckon it's going to be class.
Cover.
That is class. Look at the size on it.
That's not bad for £2, is it? That's massive.
You're going to have to go back in and get 2 more, please, babe.
So I'd like to thank this week's sponsor, UGREEN. So this is the 1200 watt power bank. It's got built in, they call it U Turbo, and that allows upscaling of the 1200 watts on the AC side up to 2500 watts. But let's have a look, see what's on here. So we've got a light here, then we've got quite a nice clear display. So on the left we've got what's coming in. So like most power banks, it can be charged on solar, cigarette lighter when you're driving, or obviously on the mains. Tells you to the 1% what the battery level is at, and then you can also then see what's going out. So what have we got? We've got 2 100 watt USB type C's, 2 22.5 watt USB A's, we got 2 12 volt socket J. I don't know why they're still doing these, because you don't actually get many people use them, so that would have been nicer to have maybe been an extra USB port. You've got the cigarette lighter, and this button is what turns the DC side on. That is for connectivity, so there is an app for this which I'll talk about in a second, and then your on off button. On this side is where you've got 2 AC outlets, and that's the power switch for those 2. It's nice and responsive, so I do like that. Nice clear back, and then on this side you've got the fan, and these will be all your charging ports. So you got overcharge protection here, AC input, solar and car input, and then your protective earth. The big thing that came out last year was this fast charging on the power banks, and this is where a lot of sort of the older, more popular models just got left behind. But these newer ones that are now coming through all seem to start having these fast charging on it. So this will charge to 80% in 50 minutes and 100% in an hour and a half. So again, nice fast charging, perfect for us if we do like a quick 3-hour service stop on a pitch, and we can just get that fully charged. And it also comes with this handy app, so you can monitor it via your phone and enter all the settings you need to.
After pretty much a whole day's worth of travelling, because we've come over to Venice, but instead of hitting the campsite that we went to last time, we thought we'd try the other side, which is by the Lido. Just going to get it up on search for sites now, just so you can see what I mean. Hang on. So here's search for sites, and we've literally checked out all of these campsites today, and they were either stupidly expensive, I'm talking over €100 a night each, or they were just fully booked. You literally had to buy in advance, and we didn't do that. We just on a wing came down here. So we've ended up on Malibu Beach. So we've just checked out the map. It looks pretty good. There's a private beach here, there's swimming pools. No idea how much it costs. I'm too scared to ask you, because at the point we arrived here we were literally so stressed out and had enough that I don't think any of us cared at that point. So I'm going to take the kids swimming and we're going to have a look around. So we left Malibu Beach yesterday. That was in a place called Jesolo, which was just outside of Venice. We had intended to go into Venice, but unfortunately this heat wave has just been so boiling that we just couldn't leave the van and go into a busy city. There was just no way that was going to happen. While we were there though, we had a brilliant time. We did go swimming in the pool, we had a couple of drinks at the pool bar, made the most of the private beaches, and really enjoyed ourselves. But we've actually come back to Lake Garda because quite a few of you were saying that you missed out on seeing it. So we've come back, we've come to a different side. We were on the southwest point last time. We've come over to the east side. We've got a fantastic pitch. The views are absolutely amazing, but Emilia hasn't been very well. So all day yesterday she was being sick, so we stayed in, and now Stu's just gone to ask at reception if there's any possibility we can move pitch, because there's a lake view pitch at the bottom, which means that we can all basically sit outside the motorhome with her being inside while she's a bit unwell. We're all still around her and that kind of thing, but we're also able to enjoy for the other 2 children as well. So fingers crossed he'll come back with some good news. Gutted. They haven't got any lakeside pitches, they're fully booked. Never
Not
mind.
today. They said we could go on it tomorrow for one day if we wanted to, which could be quite nice.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason we were going to move was because Emilia's not been feeling very well. So if she's feeling better, you know, none of us really mind the walk. The only thing is with this site, it's quite a layered or tiered site. It's great that everyone got lake views, but you've really got some serious gradients up these hills.
It's alright, it's all good exercise, babes.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't bother otherwise, would we?
No.
What do you think of that view, love?
It's not a bad view, is it? Straight down onto the lake. Beautiful.
Oh, they got some duckies, look. So there's the campsite just over there, which is like right on the peninsula. I quite fancy going there. So me and Stu are just coming for a little walk around. We just want to check out what's here. We've seen, obviously, from our pitch, there's plenty of boats and things to get on with if you fancy it. They've got children's parks here, restaurants and things. So we thought we'd come and have a look. Also, just been told that actually our pitch that we're currently on is no longer available for us tomorrow. It's been booked out.
That was always the case. It was free.
I didn't know that.
It was free for 2 days. We did say we could have a lakeside pitch tomorrow for one night, and then he could move us on to another pitch.
You're just moving to another pitch. I always like the idea of going somewhere new.
Yeah, but
if you know what I mean.
I cut out 2-3 hours worth of driving, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, well, you will tomorrow if we can get on that, because it's only around the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, this is nice. They've got a restaurant right on the marina's edge, look. That's lovely.
There's a boat hire here.
Oh, Garda, rent it. You in boats. Should we just buy you another boat?
Why not?
If only, eh?
Yeah.
They've got more here, love. That looks like something different. Boat tours and transfers, local experiences, day trips and excursions. Oh, look. Showing Venice on there.
There's an aqua park on there as well.
Yeah. Well, Garda Land's not far, is it? The last time we came, if you remember, we were pretty much next door to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So here we are. Here's all the stuff you can do.
Nice few restaurants down here, a couple of cafes, some pedalo with slides into the water boat hires.
Do you know what? I fancy doing the pedalos.
Yeah.
The kids would love whipping down the slides.
But unfortunately we've got to keep Emilia out of the sun for a while.
Yeah, she's not coping too well with the heat, is she?
No.
So here we go, this is the front. I thought that was a boat hire over there, love. It's a petrol station.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had petrol stations on the dock, and Stu's just told me now that how on earth would boats fill themselves up? Well, I always thought it was just a jerry can and just pop it in when you get on the boat. Ah, yes. Can't fault them views.
That boat for there, if you go on it, was just driving on the road. You see the 4-wheel arches in the side of it?
Oh, that's cool.
That's just driven down the road and driven straight into the water.
Road boat.
Yeah, a car boat.
I
Never
think
seen like that before.
Stu's on about hiring a boat again, isn't he? But then look at this. Why wouldn't you, I guess? We can take the fishing rod and Dexter will be in his oils. So this one is actually looking and feeling better, but we're still trying to get some food into it because somebody refusing to eat. Why are you refusing to eat, Emilia? Huh? What are you scared of? Nothing. Get some toast in our belly.
Dad! I'm looking for houses.
She's looking at houses, yeah. So part of her schoolwork is to use all the filters on the internet and learn how to get into links and find property. We do it sometimes with holidays as well, don't we, love?
Yeah, and I found this one here.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. So big bathroom with a bath and what do you think for that? With my bed.
Nice.
And the boys' bedroom.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have like a better bed than that.
She's quite taken with that one.
Yeah.
I think it was the bath and the purple bedroom that sold it to her, to be fair. Someone's finally eaten and perked up. Getting quite stuck into her homework for the day as well. You feeling better?
A little.
Good girl. It was so nice to see Emilia much better, so we took her for an hour at the swimming pool. They all chased these rings and were diving to their heart's content. We kept it an hour because we wanted to be safe. Obviously with sun it can be really, really dangerous, so we've come back, got them all in the aircon, they're all relaxing, gonna have some tea, and me and Stu are gonna have a drink together. First one in a while, so gonna enjoy this, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Oh, gee.
second. There's no rain, it's just lightning.
Well, there's still drops of rain.
I felt like 5.
I felt about.
It's just lush. What a strange storm. I've never experienced anything like this in my whole life. Normally you get the rain and thunder. This is happening above the first layer of clouds. Wow. I brought the kids out. You can't see them, but I brought them out to come and experience this because it's something that I've never seen in my 40 years of life. So, get it to them. I remember 4 storms. Nothing like this. We're back on the road. We've left Garda. We were going to go to the other campsite, but we just figured we've been to Garda twice now, and the temperatures are so hot.
It's been really hot. You've probably seen on the news, there's a heat wave in Europe, and yeah, it's been really hot. I had 42 on the vehicle temperature gauge a couple of days ago, didn't we?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's because it's so hot in the day then, it's not having a chance to cool down in the night. We've had the aircon constantly blasting. Well, obviously having aircon means we need to go onto sites with electric hookup. And to be honest with you, the site prices are just absolutely extortionate at the moment, and we're paying close to £100 a night in some places, aren't we?
Yeah, it's too much.
Can't do it.
Doing it every night. So we've decided we're going to head northwest a bit. We're going to head back towards sort of south of France.
Yeah. The only thing is now we've got to go through the Mont Blanc tunnel, and I don't know if you watched us last year, but we ended up getting to Mont Blanc and having to turn around and do a 10-hour trip over the mountains. So I'm hoping that's going to go a bit better for us this time round.
Well, we're below 3 metres this time. So last year when we had the roller team, we were 3.2 metres, and anything over 3 metres, it was like 170 quid to go through a 6-mile tunnel.
Yeah.
Won't be doing that, will we?
No.
But we're below 3 metres this time.
Yeah, so she can get her measuring stick out as much as she likes, because I'm paying €66 like everyone else.
Yeah.
So we've just arrived at the campsite and the surroundings look absolutely stunning. We've just come in. Stu's trying to find out how we can pay because we don't really know where the reception is. We've just come in. It looks a little bit like I've stepped back into the 80s. All the caravans here are really, really old, like the small bubble ones, which is absolutely fine because they've put lodges next to them, which obviously gives them more space. I just think it's really cool. But yeah, he's been gone a while, so I don't know yet whether we're going to get a spot here or not. We'll see.
I can't find anyone.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no one here. So I think we just crack on and keep going, shall we?
Yeah, to be honest with you, the only place that I could see that they would be able to put us anyway is there.
Yeah, it could be around here. I know that goes up further because there was a swimming pool here, but I think we'll keep driving around.
Yeah, I mean, I was just telling everybody the caravans are quite old and they've got lodges on, so I was just going to show it off. I think it's really cool though. Very peaceful.
No.
So it looks like we're hitting the road again.
You going?
Go, mister.
Get it!
You just flicked it on me!
Is it up?
No one's behind me! Get it! Fuck, it's gone! That was funny when it was on you, not when it was on me.
Yeah, laugh when it's on me, but I'm allergic to wasps, so
It was a red
I'm not
wasp.
scared of them, I'm just allergic to them.
On a positive, there's not much of a queue for the Mont Blanc
No,
crossing, straight through, yeah. But look how impressive it looks.
Well, we are currently 4,500 feet in the air.
It's crazy, isn't it?
That's huge, absolutely huge.
So, now is the time we will see how much we're going to get shafted.
Well, the van is 2.91 meters, and it's based on the vehicle height. So if you're above 3 meters, basically you pay lorry fee, which the roller team was, and it was 160 something quid. But if you're below 3 meters, it's 60 something quid. However, we've got the aircon unit on the roof, so I know that takes us to probably around 3.1. So we are probably, yeah, about 100 mil over the 3 meters, but that's in the middle of the van. So if she puts her stick to the motorhome's below her stick.
Yeah.
So we should be okay.
We better be okay, because there ain't no way I'm doing another 4.5 hours up and down side
No,
of the
I'm not
mountain.
doing that road again. I knew it was that motorbike that had crashed.
Yeah, not doing it again. No, thank you. So we're paying it, regardless of how expensive it is, because we want to get to the other side.
Yeah, we're just hoping it's the 60 odd quid one, not the 160 odd quid.
Yeah, otherwise we're sleeping on Ed for the next week in France for €3 a night. On a scale of 1 to 10, how nervous do you feel right now?
Not nervous, but anxious.
Yeah.
It's like, you're going to charge me for class 2 or a class 3? But then you could be a class 4. We just seen a lorry have to pay over 300 quid to go through this 6 mile tunnel. That is absurd for 6 mile tunnel. 300 and something quid.
Oh, here we go. Hello.
Yes, one way please.
Yes. £69 or euros?
Euros.
69 euros one way, and I even had to put my own pin in. So they literally just type the class in and that's it. Here we go. It would cost a whole tank of fuel anyway to go the other way round, and it takes about 4.5 hours, so working it out we've probably paid about 15 quid.
By saving 4 or 5 hours of driving.
Well, that was underwhelming. So we're here, we've made it to a pitch right at the bottom of Mont Blanc. This place is Camping Le Grand Champ, or Le Grand Champ, and basically it was the cheapest one. So there was 3 at the bottom. A couple of them were trying to charge sort of 25 euros for the pitch and then add in adult and children on top. This one's done the same, but it was 8 euros a pitch. So the total was what?
38 euros for the night.
38 euros for the night.
And look what I found you.
You legend! You absolute ledge!
2 bottles of Chardonnay.
Get in, baby. Are they cold?
No, so quick, get one in the freezer.
There's Mont Blanc right there.
That's not Mont Blanc. She told me what that one was called.
Oh.
Mont Blanc is here.
Is that the one with the like the clouds above it there?
Yeah.
Still, it's a nice enough pitch.
There's a building or something on top of that one, look.
Yeah. I bet they got a cable car or something for some
Aye, there
crazy people
there is
to
a
go
cable
to it.
car that goes up to it. She said it was expensive though.
Yeah, no thanks.
No.
Nice pitch though, love. I got the electric reel out for you. I've put it the other side.
I just got to check levels.
Oh, I've done all the cupboards, love. I've done everything. You have to stay as you are now.
That's right, I can move a little bit.
Look at that. No thanks, love, for giving me a hand. I wondered where he'd gone. I thought he'd just gone to pay. And he'd gone and got me beanie.
I did go and pay.
Happy with that. Oh, I love him. He's got to climb over everything now. Are you doing it blind? Yeah.
Well, no, that's what I got you for.
Okay, go slow then. A little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. Stop. We didn't go over. Yay.
That'll be good enough.
Right, let's get this wine. I'm scared to open this fridge. Every time I open it, stuff falls down. And yesterday, it all came down and smashed the shelf. I completely smashed the shelf off, so it was in little pieces. And Stuart luckily had Gorilla Glue, so he's fixed it all. But yeah, quite annoying. The shelves aren't like really designed to have milk and stuff on, and the milk usually goes there, but then I found that the milk's too heavy for the shelf and the shelf falls off anyway. So, and I know some of you are probably thinking, well, why have you started going on white wine when you normally drink red wine? Which, to be fair, red is easier because I just shove it in a cupboard and you don't have any of this faff. But truth be told, we've had a heat wave and the red just wasn't sitting right, wasn't agreeing. So yeah, white'll do.
So, you might have guessed, we're going fishing. We've landed in France. We're on our favourite site in France, which is La Plaine Tonique, which I'll put up here. And there's a lake here, and as you'd have seen in previous videos, Dexter's got a new rod and he fancies himself as a bit of a fisherman. So I've done him a float with a hook, and he's got some bacon lard and bits.
Because we ate all the sweet corn.
Yeah. And then I've also got a spinning lure But we were just about to leave. We thought we'd tell you and take you along with us, and then realised the MacBook's outside. Dex, grab the rod. Just watch that hook. Right. Let's get rid of this, and then we'll go.
I caught one fish.
This is the lake.
It's beautiful.
It's quite a big lake. We're not going to do it by the beach with his people playing and bathing, but we're going to go just over this point around by here, and it's a lot quieter and where we've seen other fishermen. Emilia,
Concentration.
What?
what have you got?
It's not.
You look wicked.
And this girl has lost 2 teeth in the last couple of days. Show him your smile.
That's ridiculous.
It is a
Wow. Fishing at sunset, guys. That is cool.
That's beautiful. My eyeballs will break. Okay, Dad. The bacon went!
Oh, did it?
Yeah! The bacon
No.
It's floating.
Well, that's no good. We kind of need the bait.
It just flew off.
Oh, there's still some
Bye.
on there. Right, that's fine. This is our spot, and we get to watch the sunset at the same time, love.
Nice.
Do you like that?
Slush.
Netherlands? Yeah. You all in school together? Yeah.
No.
No.
We've met these group of guys by here who very kindly took our thumbnail picture this evening.
Yeah.
Some speak English, some not, but they've been some amazing company. They've scared the fish off, but we've had a brilliant time.
Yeah. Some can speak English, some can speak English well. And some are trying. And that's really laughing.
They speak better English than I speak Dutch, so fair play.
Yeah.
I got him! He's in my hand!
Come up here, come up here. Come.
He's gonna jump. Don't be too
Show
far.
mummy, show mummy.
can jump on that.
Put him in the water, quick! He doesn't like it.
Got him back!
Quick.
No hope.
Come on then.
On that note, we're leaving.
Yeah.